Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit more about mindset and how to create that positive mindset, shift your energy, change the direction of your business, your thoughts, the way your life might be going. And I have been listening to whether it's Zooms from other leaders. I listened to the Aspen Emory one last night. It was so amazing to listen to other leaders that are still growing with the business, what they're doing, and it came down to mindset. So, and forgive me, I'm trying to remember. It was the Zoom last night with Aspen Emory, and we're waiting for the recording. I haven't seen it yet, but let me see if I can find where I posted it yesterday. It was so good. I just hadn't heard her name. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Amanda Boucher. And I was going to say Ashley, so I'm glad that I didn't. Amanda Boucher, she just barely promoted to presidential, but she had encountered a lot of obstacles along the way. She's been with It Works, I think, for 4 years, and she ranked up, and then she fell, and she was not doing very well, and she was really negative on herself. And she was like, what do I need to do to fix this? And so what she had to say last night was pretty powerful. Like she said, I was not completing the steps to success. I was not enrolling new distributors or new customers. And I felt heavy and defeated, and I felt like things weren't working in my favor. And I just decided, why? Why am I not finding the fun in this? Why am I not giving it my all? Like I wasn't giving it like all or nothing. She said she felt like she just had a lot of excuses. And so once she finally said, no, I'm done with my excuses. I'm done with saying I need to lose weight. I'm done with saying I need to exercise or take my supplements. She finally just said, I'm going to do this no matter what. And let me see. She did. So I wrote some notes down. Here we go. She was talking about always be sharing about where you're going. It does not matter if you haven't reached any promotion yet. You are headed in this direction. You are almost to the next rank. You have set goals and you want people to run with you. She's now enrolling over 100 customers a month, and she promoted to presidential a month earlier than her goal. So I want to let you know that it is still absolutely 110% possible for each and every one of you. And it's about mindset. And I know that is our biggest obstacle, is what we're telling ourselves and how we're reacting to challenges, how we're reacting to setbacks, and how we're looking at this business and how we're talking to other people. So all I see is blank screens right now. I see that several of you guys are on, but I need to know, are you guys able to participate in an activity that I have for you right now? Or are you busy? Like I applaud you if you are hopping on and you're driving and you're distracted and maybe you're cooking dinner. And so that's great that you're still listening. But I want you, if you can, to use the chat. If you're watching the replay, I want you to get out a piece of paper and a pen. If you are not busy right now, or if you are busy, I want you to think in your mind. Now, if you're able to play along, I want you to think in your mind, right when you wake up in the morning, what do you do? What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? And if you can use the chat, great. If you can speak up and just talk, that's awesome. I know for me, okay, Najona checks the time. The first thing I do, I don't even look at the time. I just grab my phone and go straight to notifications. And I'm like, oh, I have some emails, I have some Facebook messages, I have some Facebook notifications. Hi, Catherine. So what do you do first thing in the morning? And if we are first thing in the morning grabbing our phone and automatically looking at notifications, texts and messages and emails, we're automatically depleting any energies that we have to start out with immediately. And so we can lay there and we might get excited. Oh, I've got a message. Oh, I've got this. But we didn't fill our cup yet at all. So then what happens? So for me, I dash out of bed and I usually go get the kids. Like if school's in session, or right now it's summertime and we have kids in swimming lessons. So I immediately get out of bed and go get them up, and I'm getting breakfast, I'm getting them ready, and I'm running around. Have I filled my cup yet? No. So now I've got to go either take him to school or take him to swimming lessons. And I'm running around. And I might be relaxed. I might be in the carpool lane. I might be at swimming lessons just on my phone. But by the time I get home, so now I get home from swimming lessons at 9:45, I now start my day. But I have just wasted all of that time that I could have filled my cup. So Mackenzie, you check your phone first thing to see if you have any notifications. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have to make sure that we are finding time to center ourselves, to have quiet. How many times in your day, like how many times in the week are you finding even just 15 minutes of quiet, room to yourself, no kids, no looking at your phone, and centering yourself in meditation? How many times throughout the week? Never? So Catherine, I'd like to get in the habit of meditating or yoga first, or running. That would be fantastic. Mackenzie, what about you? You guys can speak up. We can talk. We don't have to like use the chat. Like feel free to talk if you want. So, okay. So Catherine, you've got kids and movie in the background. That's just fine. So I have found if I can take the time to center myself and have some quiet, my stress is diminished. My anxiety is diminished. I have clear thoughts of what I can post, how I can lead, how I want to run my business. Karina says never. Okay. So I made a list, and I want you to kind of do the same. I made a list of what I do throughout the day. I lay in bed, scroll, respond to messages, get the kids off to school. Then I might be sitting at my desk and do some personal development, scroll, post, message. Maybe I have appointments, go get my nails done. Maybe I have to go to the chiropractor, go pick up kids from school, have lunch, scroll or take a nap, pick up Allie again from school, go to the store, make dinner, do homework, kids are ready for bed, work, TV, lay in bed. So here's the thing. We need to take the time for ourselves, even if it's 5 minutes. And Catherine just said, even if it's 5 minutes of dream journaling right off the bat, then to do realistic. Yeah. Okay. So honestly, 5 minutes is all 5 minutes is not much at all. And if you could invest in yourself for 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night, I 100% guarantee that that will completely change your mindset. Completely. Okay? So, and I have so many different thoughts, but mindset, even if you went to YouTube and searched mindset or confidence or shift my energy or like, sometimes it's like this little weave and spider web of going down this search engine, looking for things that just grab you, that resonate with you. And so even today, so I did my mindset, I did it. And I just all of a sudden felt inspired to post something specific about my struggles. And so I posted it sitting on my bed, reading my scriptures. And I have gotten so many compliments behind the scenes, people messaging me on their own saying, you inspire me. Wow, that really pulled me in, and it's like, we're so rushed with life that we're also rushing our posts. That if we aren't centered and quiet, we're not able to truly put in the emotion that we need to with our posts. So I am sure a few of you have already seen this. Let me see if I can do it from my desktop. Let's see. What is it called? Yes, we go. Here we go. If you do not have the Think Up app, I want you to get it on your phone. And let me see if I can log into it on the computer. I don't think I can. All right. So you're going to have to, I'm going to do a little screen share. And I'm going to show you a little bit about it, how amazing this is. Oh, Najona, you can't upload any more apps. You need this app. And let me show you why. It's going to be priority for you. Okay, I'm going to share the screen. Okay, so Catherine, I'm really excited about how I want you to add more recordings. It's pretty amazing. Like, I'm pretty excited about it. So on your phone, it's going to be this little seed. And I did not realize, I did not put two and two together. This little seed is this positive seed that will continue to grow within you as you are listening to positive affirmations every single day. So as you download it onto your phone, it will have categories of different things that are already pre-written for you to look at, or you'll understand. So 22 best self-esteem affirmations. They have all of these already written. I am aware of what I offer to the world. I am positive-minded and filled with self-esteem. My life is abundant and full of joy. So the great thing about Think Up is it has this category, and then it says record. And you record your voice and say this: I am secure and safe in the world. I focus on my success and it grows constantly. So you can hear your voice saying those things every day. So I'm going to share with you some of my recordings. Now, you can also add it to music. And this is where it becomes so powerful. My mind, it just runs and runs, so forgive me. So I'm going to let you listen to my track. So I have all of these recorded, but you can also use the plus sign, and you can type your own. So I just typed in my own kind of a tagline. And so I would type a tagline, even though it might be like a paragraph long, and then I would record my voice. So here, let me see, is it right here? Bear with me, you guys. Okay. So I was listening to some personal development about energy work and expanding my energy and changing my negative mindset. And she said, sometimes when we say our I am statements, I am attracting loyal customers daily. I am signing 3 distributors right now. I am this. I am that. I am this. You'll say I am. Now, she's saying this. If your energy is off, if your heart and your mind are disconnected in what you're saying, it will still block it. Okay? So you can say, I am diamond, but your heart's saying, no, I'm not. Or your heart saying, I'm diamond, and your mind's like, are you kidding me? Like, it's disconnected. So we're trying to shift our mindset to make those connected. And so she said, started out with a sentence that says, what would it take to create abundance? You're now asking the universe, what would it take to create abundance? Can you show me the many ways that you can help me create abundance in my life financially? And so from there, I made a tagline. So I typed my own tagline that said, what would it take - income? And I'll read to you what it says. What would it take to create an abundance of self-sustaining income for our family to live and explore and give and receive? I see an overflowing of income in our checking and savings and retirement accounts. Our credit scores are above 700. I see income easily coming our way in many creative ways. I see us paying off our credit cards in record time and much faster than we can imagine. So it's telling us, I see that. I see that. And I got excited. So then I made a second one of it works. So what would it take - it works? And then I created this whole thing of what would it take - it works. So then I recorded that statement. And then what would it take to have a shift and change the trajectory of our income? And so I had categories. And one was my spirituality. What would it take to increase my connection with my Heavenly Father? It works. Income. And I'm going to play it for you. Okay? This is why it's so amazing. So here, it says that you can listen, record, or select. If you select, there's all these different categories. And let me just share: recommended, gratitude, self-confidence, motivation, miracle morning with Hal Elrod, health, new career, stress relief, abundance, pray with Joel Osteen, entrepreneurship, love and relationships, better sleep, body image, weight loss, motivation, veterans, deal with depression, happiness and joy, law of attraction, listen to your intuition, overcome anxiety, mental toughness, mental health, creativity, spiritual and inner peace, better salesperson, trust your hustle, parenthood, pregnancy, healing through forgiveness, healthy habits for teens, moving forward. Oh my gosh. So you pick one of those categories. Let's do spiritual and inner peace. And it says that there's 31 affirmations. So you click on that and you can select which ones resonate with you. All of these are pre-written. So let's see. I am open to receive the loving divine. So if I like that one, I select it and it moves it over to my record section that I can now record that. It's down here, right there. And it allows me to record it. I can record, and it has the words right there so that I can easily look at it and read it. And I can change the hashtag if I want it in a different playlist. So if I want it in spiritual land and hashtag God, then I have different playlists that I can activate in my listen. I know that's advanced, but now we're going to listen. So here is my, right down here, I can, on playlist, I can put in whatever I want to listen to, but I have mindset for my listen at the time. And I have selected a background track. I can adjust the volume of the background music, and I can adjust the volume of my voice. So, and I've also set timers in this app to remind me to listen to it at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. You can have it remind you as often as you want. But here you go. I'm going to let you listen to it. What would it take to create an abundance of self-sustaining income for our family to live and explore, to be able to give and receive? I see an overflowing of income in our checking account and our savings and retirement accounts. Our credit scores are above 700. I see income easily coming our way in many creative ways. I see us paying off our credit cards in record time and much faster than we can imagine. What would it take to increase my imports business to become top 50 with the company? I am attracting creative ways to lead and inspire others. I am attracting loyal customers that love the product and see amazing results. I am responding to dozens or more of people each month who are excited to join my team. My personal team is growing at an astounding rate and is successful and joyful. My current leaders are excited and focused and in momentum. We are $1 million team right now. What would it take to increase my connection with my Heavenly Father? I see our family in connected love and compassion for one another. I am thoughtful in prayer and meditation daily, and I feel the Spirit and connection with them. I am mindful and aware of all the miracles that happen for us and around us. I am grateful for all and thankful for all. I am willing and excited to give. I am a beacon of light and love. I am positive and happy and full of joy and love for others. I am aware more and in tune more as I listen and pray and read His Word. My Father in heaven loves me and wants me to be the best I can. Okay. So tell me how that made you feel.
I love it. I did mine, but yesterday and as I was falling asleep. And it was so cool. Like, it's so neat how it just gets ingrained in your mind.
Mm-hmm. I love it too. What did you guys think? Mackenzie, Najona, Karina, Catherine? You liked the visuals you got from the specifics, the credit score, the savings accounts, etc. Yeah. Yeah, it was, and it had more feeling to it versus just I ams. It was, I can see this happening. Yeah, feelings spelled out. Yeah, for sure. So listening to that, I think that fully is like a minute and a half. It's not very long. And Mackenzie, you love it. You need to get the app now. So I have some earbuds that I have next to my nightstand. And I, instead of scrolling or playing a game or whatever, put your earbuds in and just listen to one round of it minimum. But what I love is what you're putting in your mind right before you go to bed is what you're telling your subconscious. So I created this. I came up in my room, had it quiet, and sometimes, honestly, you'll record your voice and you're like, oh yeah, my voice was not convincing at all. I need to record that again. And that's why I did it in smaller sections, is so that I could have that be a section. And if I needed to, I could delete that one and then re-record it to something else. Where was I going with this? But I did it alone in my room. And then you can completely shift how you're feeling. If you're feeling like, I was really mad at Dalton, my 17-year-old yesterday. I was like so mad at him. And I'm like, okay, here we go. I put in my music, my mindset, and I just felt so peaceful. I felt so much better. So if we are retraining our brain to be thinking about what we want and what we need, I know that it's going to help us look beyond what we're dealing with right now and see a little bit further. So whether it was a coincidence or not, but I created my ThinkUp app, and then I went to my mailbox and we had a refund check in the mail. And I'm like, check's in the mail. You know, it's like I am attracting income in every way. Yeah. So so Catherine says, so it takes a moment to get really clear about what it is that you want and really see it and feel it and get in the senses zone while recording. Like, I had to sit and think, what do I want? And I had to erase some things and cross some things out. Like, what do I want? And I want it to really speak to my soul. So from there, it got me more in the mood. So I turned on my listen to my affirmations, to my ThinkUp, while I was then checking my bank account in the morning and checking my emails. Like, I started just playing it anyway. You can play it in the car. But as I was doing that, it got me more in the mood to, all right, let's go look for a YouTube video of Jake Ducey. He's really great on positive mindset and the law of attraction. Okay, well then let's go search this. Let's go search that. And I was watching a video today, and they were talking about social media and, let's see, is this one it? You're talking about social media and how to work your business on social media, and how sometimes, it shifts and it adjusts a little bit. And it opened my mind for more learning. And they were talking about prospecting versus marketing. Prospecting is asking specific people. Marketing is posting, asking an unknown person out there to reach out to you. But prospecting is you reaching out to them, having full control over how many people you talk to. So if you're not prospecting, you're not likely to advance very quickly because you're just waiting on chance. And listening to the Sunday night call, Mike Patillo said, we don't promote based on chance. We promote based on choice and action, and we choose to work our business. And if we're just fishing by just posting and hoping someone connects with us, we're only doing a very small fraction of our business. But that excited me. Like that explanation excited me because, number one, I was in the right mindset to receive that. And we're always learning. I mean, I've been in this for 6 years, and it's like, that just stuck with me now. Someone probably told me that probably 1,000 times, but I needed to hear it again, because sometimes we get in these habits of only, we're just going to keep posting and posting and posting and posting, and my business isn't going anywhere. I'm not prospecting, you know? So does anyone have any thoughts, any questions, anything as of yet? I know that I've been dominating the conversation. Another word to use besides prospecting, so, and this was a person who's, I guess you would say he's in network marketing, but for all types of companies. Engaging, connecting, building those relationships. Are we building relationships, or are we just posting? You know, the relationships is definitely that prospecting. And that's our hundreds list. That's the people that we need to be reaching out to and getting to know. So not really a question, but I'm great with visualization. But I'm going to work on how I go from visualizing to actualizing. So that's where I want to go next. And this is something that through that energy mindset, I'm going to get her name for you. Christy Sheldon with a C. Christy Sheldon. I'm going to type it in the chat. She has a Facebook page, so you can look it up. But I was having a hard time with the visualizing to actualizing, that connection. I was having a hard time with connecting with God. I was having a hard time with just slowing down my brain, having that time to have that quiet, to feel connected to anything that I was working on. And that's where it's really important that we are taking that time for ourselves to meditate and to be quiet and to figure it out. Because if you're going nonstop, you're not giving yourself that time to know what you even want, or to even really know how you feel. You might be feeling disconnected but have no idea why, but you haven't been listening to yourself. So I'm going to do a little activity right now. For those of you that are on, thank you for being non-judgmental, as I might look completely silly. It's not going to be a good angle on me as I lay back in my chair. But I am going to show you what to do. Okay. I even need to turn off my fan, because my fan is being distracting for me, so that I can hear. So many times we are just way too busy that we cannot think. We can't hear. We don't know what our heart wants. We don't know what our mind wants. And we're just like, I need help. I just don't know where. I don't know how. And I don't think anyone's listening, frankly. But did you stop long enough? I might have gone into my closet for a second to get on my knees and say, God, I'm praying right now and I need your help. I'm feeling disconnected. I know I said that probably 3 months ago, but I'm here again. Are you even listening? And then I sit there, and then I get up and I go about my day. And I'm like, I'm just not feeling it. I want to feel it, but I'm too busy. So as I was listening to, it's just, when things come at you, it is your intuition. It is your spiritual being saying, you need to listen to me. And I have been needing to shift my energy and expand my energy for so long. It finally just said, I was searching on YouTube and I found this Christy Sheldon, and I watched 2 of her videos, and it touched my soul completely. So here I go. So I want you, when you have some quiet, if you are in your car, at home, everyone goes off and you have a quiet house to yourself, I want you to lay on your bed, lay down on your bed, and I'm gonna do it here. Can you see me? Okay. So I want you to think about your space, and I want to picture yourself laying there. Just picture you laying there. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I want you to picture yourself laying there. Like, kind of see yourself from above. And breathe. And then I want you just to expand your outline, your energy, your glow, your rays of sunshine that come from you. I want you to expand that just one person larger, one seat next to you, just one space beyond. And when you can see that you expanded your energy or your sunlight or your rays of sunshine, if you can see that you just expanded your space and you can feel that, then expand it even more into fill up the whole room. And when you can feel that you have now filled up your energy, your sun rays, your light into the entire room, when you can feel that you have, fill up the entire house. And when you've filled up the entire house, then I want you to expand that energy, kind of like a soft wave, into your entire city. And then picture the United States and expand your energy that it fills the United States from California to Florida. And when you can feel yourself just beaming of light and rays and energy, then take that up to the moon and take your energy clear up to the moon and connect with the moon. And then connect it past that to the ray of light, whether it be your higher being, to God or the universe. That being has light and you're now connected. And I want you to pull that connection with your God, with the universe, with your higher being, and bring that into you through the top of your head, and into your heart. And I want you to just lay there and feel that. And then I want you to talk and say what you want and say what you feel and say what's in your heart. And if you have fears, then allow those fears to come out, but ask it in a question and say, I have a fear. I can't come up with anything because I've already addressed it, but I have a fear of not being a very good mom. And then you'll hear a voice connect with you and say, but you are a good mother. You're being too hard on yourself. And you can start to connect and address those fears and address those insecurities, because now you're connected with light source, you're connected with God, you're connected with the universe, with energy that is positive, that is strong, that is magnetic, and it is telling you to your core what is real, instead of you letting those fears get in the way and you weren't connected before. So you were letting those drive you. And now you're not, because now you can feel those goosebumps if you're doing it without distraction. You can feel that and you know that you are connected. And now when you want to be connected, it is so much easier to do it because it's like a muscle. When you practice, it gets stronger and that connection gets stronger and you can be like, hey, God, and you can feel it so much faster and you can address all these things that might be coming your way. And it's like an onion. Just address it and then counteract it with the positive. But you're going to hear, you're going to feel when you ask, you're going to hear the truth. It's going to come back to you. So if we can center ourselves, connect with that universe, light source, God, and if we can put those positive thoughts into our mind, I guarantee your life will shift, your business will shift, your miracles in your life will shift. Guaranteed. Does anyone else have anything that they'd like to add? Mackenzie asked me, yes, I do these every Tuesday night. We train on different topics every Tuesday. And I've been focusing on mindset a lot because I've been sensing that we've been needing mindset quite a bit. So that's all I have for today. If you guys have any comments, questions, things, what I would love more than anything is if you could go into the team page and share what you felt, what you learned, what you loved about our meeting. I really love, I love your support. Catherine said one thing to add when meditating, also visualize connecting with the earth energy too to stay balanced. That was part of it. I'm new to this. She talked about bringing it from below as well. I loved it though. Like I have it in a favorites folder in my YouTube to listen again because it's amazing. So if you guys want those specific ones they're only 30 minutes long. If you want that, I can send it to you, message me privately or, put it in the team page and I'll put it there, whatever you want. But thank you. Thank you guys. I'm always here for anything. If you guys need anything at all, let me know. I'm always here for you. Love you tons.